Hey everybody, it's Melissa and here's Nova. And we are just popping in here today. We have a quick little video for you guys on boat pose. So if you're newer to mom and baby yoga, maybe this is not a pose you've taught in class before. Maybe it is a pose you've taught in class before. Navasana, boat pose. So one of the things that's really important to remember wherever anybody is in their postpartum journey. So I'm 6 months postpartum, but wherever they are, the core is one of those areas when you get pregnant that just kind of, it gets crazy. I mean, I feel like I lose complete connection with my core, and then it takes a few months afterwards to really build up that stability and to feel like I have strong abdominal muscles again. So I have just recently gotten to a place where I feel strong through my abdominals. But keep in mind, you might have people in class who are a year after having a baby, and they still don't feel really strong in those abdominals. So this video is to give you guys a few different ideas on how to teach boat pose. Are you ready? All right. Okay, so there's always the option to use your baby as a prop in boat pose, or to just allow your little one to sit down and have some chill time. We'll see how Nova feels. Okay, so the first option for boat pose, one thing you always want to be mindful of is this lower back, and make sure people aren't rounding or slouching into it and kind of rocking back on those hips. They want to really engage here and bring strength up through this entire core. Okay, so if you notice that your students are starting to round, it means they're probably going a little too far into the pose. All right, so the first option for boat pose, you want to go on the outside? That's so funny, huh? That's so funny. All right. So if I had a mom who was just recently had a baby and was really going into boat pose, maybe for the first time after she was cleared to start yoga again, I would ask her to put her baby down, draw her hands behind her, legs together, and just slowly begin to come back. So keeping her hands here to support, her feet are on the ground. Hi. You want to go in your bumble seat? Okay, come here. There you go. Here you go. You want this? Time out. Okay, so I bring her right to about here. So she's really still engaging through the core. She's not slouching. She's using some strength to kind of hold herself here, but she's not using too much. And then slowly, when she's ready, she may feel like she can start to lift one leg. She may feel like she can start to lift another leg. And then maybe at some point, she lifts both legs. But she still is keeping her arms here, so she's not caving back. She's keeping that chest lifted. All right, and then she might get to the point, or some moms in your class might be ready for this, where they come back, they draw their arms up, and they slowly bring up one leg, and then they bring up the other leg. And maybe, if they can, keeping that core nice and stable, draw both legs up, and possibly even raise the arms up. At some point they could extend the legs. I'm not quite there yet. Extend the legs up, and maybe raise the arms. So I'm just getting to that point. And one other fun thing they can do, bring a baby into the pose. Draw baby up here, start to come back. Maybe if they're strong enough, woo, I'm not quite there. Maybe they can start to include baby in this pose. Bringing baby here. Hi, Nova. Maybe one leg, maybe the other. And this is a tough one, holding your baby right here and drawing your legs up, keeping that core really engaged. That's a hard one. But as soon as you see that lower back starting to round, it's time to draw your mama's back out of it. Here you go, sweetie. All right, so boat pose is a great pose to work on that core stability, to kind of help moms work on some of that reconnection to their abdominals and their midsection. But I think it's a pose that sometimes women tend to move into a little bit further before they are ready. And I think as a teacher, it's so important for us to be there to help support them and to remind them to just go easy on their bodies and take it one step at a time. The full expression of boat pose might not be where they're at just yet, but there are a lot of amazing options for modifications. All right, Thanks, everybody. Signing out. Say bye, Nova.